Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another live lesson. Today we're going to learn how to play Rejoice by Cory Asbury. This song has just been released and this is a full lesson with all the chords, all the strumming and everything you need to get going. First of all, we're going to go through a basic version of the song just using basic open chords. And then we're going to go through a more advanced version and we'll go through also the guitar solo, the awesome guitar solo there in the middle and near the end. We'll go over the bridge with all those funky chords, and I hope I remember how to sing everything correctly because I just heard this song and I thought, wow, let's do a guitar tutorial about this one. Okay, so first of all, let me just play the song for you so you just kind of hear what it sounds like. Gratefulness opens the door. Grumbling had it locked before, so I silenced the muttering. I still start uttering praise from the depths of my heart for every hurt, the harvest, all my pain, the promise, and all of the suffering you've been uncovering. Gold that's refined in the fire, so I sing in the midst of the fire. And then the most amazing part of this song, the bridge. I died living, loose to gain, and weeping, then I'll laugh again, 'cause hope will never disappoint. Cool. So you can download the chords in the link in the description. So just click there. If you have any questions, ask them right now because I'm doing this. Ask the question, then I'll see it and I can answer it. But I'm pretty much going to go through everything. Okay, so the first part of this lesson is just going to be a run through of the basic parts, but we go into more detail into it later. Okay, so first things first, the verse has got a chord progression. Oh, the intro for the song. Okay, now one chord in this case is just going to be a G, and we've got our capo on the first fret. Okay, so capo on the first fret, and then we play a G. Now the G is going to be our one chord. So from now on, we're not going to talk about a G, we're going to talk about a one. Okay, and I'm sure if you know Cory Asbury or you know a little bit about guitar, you already know how to play G. G, and then our two major chord is going to be an A. Okay, so usually our two chord is a minor chord, is A minor, but today it's going to be an A. So there you go, there's the A. Okay, then our four chord is going to be a C. Alright, and our five chord is going to be a D. Okay, but we'll get to that now. Let's just do the intro first. So the intro goes G, A, C, G. So in other words, 1, 2 major, 4, 1. They do it fast. That little picking pattern thing going, but it's actually piano kind of thing. Okay, so G, 1, 2, 4 in the intro. Okay, and then the verse goes like this: 1 4 1 4 6 2 4 1. Okay, but anyway, gratefulness opens the door. Now you can play your 4 chord like a C add 9 instead of just normal C, which sounds nice, but I think he uses a normal C in this song actually. So gratefulness opens the door, when grumbling had it locked before, so I silenced the muttering. I just started uttering praise from the depths of my heart. Okay, so 1 da 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 4, 1 da 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 4, 6 2 na 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 na. Remember your 6 is an E minor. Okay. Na 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 praise from the depths of my heart. That's simple. Then the last line of the then they do that twice for the verses, and then the last line they just go 4 5 1. So I sing in the midst of the fire. Cool. The chorus goes, so rejoice, 2, rejoice, 4, again I say rejoice, and be glad, my soul, oh, put your hope in the Lord. So let's play it together. I'll shout out the chords as we're going along. So 1, 2, 4, 1. That's the first progression. 1, 2, 3. So rejoice, 2, so rejoice, 4, and again 1, rejoice, 6, glad, 2, my soul, and put for your hope in the one, Lord. Put your hope in the one. Okay, then it's intro again, which you already know. Okay, then let's go to the bridge. Now there is a nice way to play the bridge, like. Anyway, but we're just going to learn it the basic way first. 6 is going to be in E minor, like the rest of the song. I died to live. Now it's a 3 major / sharp 5, but the basic way to think about it is just a B7 for the beginning. E minor. I died to live and lose to gain. So 6, I died to 3 major, dominant 7th actually, not major, but it's a. Anyway, play this chord, B. You guys see that? It's kind of focusing on my. Okay, there you go. That's a B7. Okay, B7. So I died to live, lose to gain. The 1 / 5, you just play a 1. And weeping, then I'll laugh. A, the 2, and actually the sharp 4 is in the bass, but we'll do that in the advanced section. We'll go further into that. But you can just play a 2, and then 4, C. 'Cause hope will never. Then a 4 minor, which you can play like this. Is an easy way. So index finger on the 3rd fret, mute the 4th string, open 3rd string, 4 on the B string, the 2nd string, and 3 on the 1st string. I'll give you a little bit close up there. You see that? Okay, there we go. That's how it is. Remember to mute this 4th string and to not play your big E string. Okay, cool. If there's anybody watching, let's just see quickly here. Comments. Franco, hey, what's up, dude? Okay, so if anybody else is watching, then just let me know what your questions are. Okay, let's just do the bridge quickly one more time. Okay, so the bridge is E minor, 6. I died to live and I lose to gain. And weeping, then I'll laugh again. 'Cause hope will never disappoint. And then it's just like claps. Cool. And that's it. That's your walkthrough of the song. That's the basic one. Now I'm going to go more into detail about the specifics of the song. So the chords, I've already gone through the basic chords. Let's do the strumming quickly. Okay, so the strumming for the song, you can do a basic type of strumming that goes like this: down, down, up, up, down. Now the best way to get that is to write it down for yourself: down, down, up, up, down. But now you'll notice there's a little bit of a pause in between there, and for that pause, just write an M for miss. So down, down, up, miss, up, down. 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 I'm going to take it a little bit slow and you can go with me. Okay, so we're just going to do it on the G chord, and we're going to start slow and go faster and faster. So down, down, up, miss, up, down. Down, down, up, miss, up, down. Down, down, up, miss, up, down. that's one strumming you could use. You could also use just a down strumming where you accent the 1 and the 3. So 1, 2, or you accent every beat actually. You do 8 notes, but you accent every beat. So how that works is you're gonna do a loud strum and a soft strum right after each other. So down. Okay, so that can work for the whole song. So gratefulness opens the door, grumbling out of luck. So I silence the matter and I just started to praise from the depths of my heart. Down and down. Okay, so that's it for the strumming. Either just down strums or down, down, up, down. And if you want to do something complicated, more complicated than that, then you're probably gonna figure it out yourself anyway. So, but that's just for the guys to get started. Okay, now we've come to the advanced chords section. So now you can. This is where I'm gonna go into more advanced ways of playing the chords. So, for those of you who want to play this with a bit more flair in that. Okay, so we're gonna go through the different parts and show you how I can play them more interesting. So the first part is the 1, 2, 4, 1. So the first thing is, so for the 2, you don't really have to play the full A chord. You can play just the A sus2, or you can play an A over here. Now this comes from your E-shaped bar chord, A, over there. And you just play those ones and you play the open string here. Then you can do this. Those things you can do on the G. You can hammer on with your first finger here, mute the 5th string, do a A sus4 there, and then C, back to G. Cool, so you have this nice kind of stuff going on. Okay, and then with the 6, for the 6 chord for this E minor, this gets a little bit boring, so you can play this 6, 7th fret and 5th fret, 5th string and 4th string. That sounds pretty cool. So, suicide's no matter now to start out and no. Sounds much cooler than. Actually, both of them sound pretty cool, but it's just a nice thing to know. What's. Okay, E minor and A. Right, then we're going to the chorus, pretty much the same you can do. So, rejoice, rejoice, and let us say rejoice, be glad, my soul, go and put your hope in the Lord. Ah, what a nice song. Okay, then the bridge is so nice. Okay, so there's so many cool chords here. So the 6, obviously E minor. I died to live. So what you want to do here is you want to play a B. That's the actual chord that's in the song, but it's the first inversion. So it's got the, instead of the 1 in the bass, the B note, it's got the 3rd note of the B scale in the chord, in the bass. So we've got B, and we've taken the 3rd note of the B scale, we put that note in the bass, then you have this shape, and that's your B first inversion, B slash, not sure what it is, B slash D sharp, yeah. B slash D sharp. So that's the chord that's behind there. So I died a little, I died a little. the same as. It's the same kind of sequence as Stereo to Heaven, so he's got that. That's interesting. The cool thing about Cory Asbury, this is just a fun fact, he posted a cover the other day of Blackbird. Now Blackbird has got kind of the same is it Blackbirds? Take these broken wings and fly. So he's kind of borrowing from that a little bit, but it's so, I mean, the song, I'm not criticizing the song, I'm just saying, like, this song is amazing, but it's cool to see his different influences. And that's another thing, how you can, as a musician, learn from different sources and use them in your own writing. That's when music really becomes beautiful, you know, when we're all learning from each other. So it's so cool that he's got all these funky chord changes in the song. I love it. It's so amazing. Anyway, so if I die, then that's a 1/5, the third chord in the bridge. So the if I die, I lose to gain, and weeping then how. So the 1/5 is just basically a G chord where you just don't put the G in the bass, you put the 5 in the bass there. The D note. Okay. Obviously everything's a little bit sharp because you're playing with the capo. And then the next chord you use the same shape as with the third major chord. Okay, so if I die, then I lose the game. I weep and then I'll laugh again. 'Cause hope will never disappoint. You could also use a C minor 7th there. Just kind of zigzag. Boom, ba, ba, dee. Ba, ba, ba. Yes, I remembered it. So glad about that. Okay, so the solo, the guitar solo. I'm just gonna open the YouTube video just so I can check myself after I've taught it to you guys. After I've taught it, after I've taught it. Okay, so let's quickly open Cory Asbury's song. I don't really know if I should do this because I might get copyright claimed. Okay, so I'm just going to teach it just like it is. Okay. Then you have to dispute the copyright. It's just a mission. Okay, so I think we've covered everything. Okay, let's do the solo. Okay, so the solo goes like this. After the first chorus, they've got a little bit of a solo, the half of the solo, and then after the second chorus, after the bridge, they've got the half of the solo, like the whole solo, which is the same. The first half plus another section. Okay, so the first section goes like this. So you start on the root note, the G. Well, it's actually G sharp. So I think if you're playing electric, you won't be using a capo. But anyway, so right there, I'm going to teach this. The solo I'm going to teach to you without a capo. Okay. So 6th fret. So I'm just going to go through it slowly. Okay. So that's the first line. Okay, and the second line goes like, I'm going to play it from the first one. So he's kind of repeating the same thing. Slowly. then let me just play that last riff again. So the whole thing slowly. The second part of the solo goes like this. I think that's right. There must be 1 or 2 notes off, but I think that's pretty much what they do. So the whole solo, the second solo, goes like this. Okay, it's all in the pentatonic scale. And it's super fun solo. So learn everything, learn to play the whole thing. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. All the fancy stuff, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys again shortly for some more tutorials. And now I got to play the outro.